She have it in the building. Hey, come on, come on. Hey, and she have it in the building.
That's right, y'all. We need that energy up in here, so make sure we get that going, y'all. I know it's not a lot of us. I know it's hard to get that energy going, but we're going to get it. Yeah.
Let's go. You hang on that chessboard, I'll give you the business. You don't want this smoke on the chessboard. I got next.
And 4.
I got next.
3 and 2 and 1. Let's go. We live, y'all. Hey. What up? We live. What we doing? We live.
Yeah.
What up? We live right now.
MC Heaven is here.
Alright. We live in the building right now, y'all. What's up? How y'all doing?
How y'all doing? I say, how y'all doing?
What up, Facebook? What up, Instagram?
What's going on?
What up, YouTube?
What's up?
Queen Tasha B.
That official.
Yes, sir.
Hey.
That's official. Damn, official, you got fans.
Yeah.
That's what's up.
The whole team.
The whole team. That's a full fact.
Peace to the
family. That's what's up.
Mm-hmm.
Glad to see y'all. Happy New Year. We made it to another day. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's another kind of sweet.
What is that?
Sunday.
Sunday into Monday. But you know, we'll get that on that.
I came to see on the check. What I came to see. The tea in the food. So how you doing, Tasha?
Yo, I am okay. I had a little bit. I had a dope day. It was a great day. Got more and more information about certain things.
Nice.
And but towards the end of the day, one of my children went into crises, and he came in, and I just feel bad because I don't know what triggered him, but he wowed out, broke a whole bunch of computers, and just I don't know what triggered it. I'll probably find out tomorrow, but it was at the end of the night, so I don't know what happened. Like he came into the building earlier in the day and he was perfectly fine, but he came from his residence and came over and he didn't talk to me. He usually come in, he talks to me, says what's up, but today he didn't talk to me like later in the day, because like I said, I seen him earlier, but later in the day he didn't say anything. He just came in. I can't get into details, but and just wowed out. When stuff like that happens, I get so emotional because it's like, they're there for a reason, but like stuff treat what it is. It's like so important for me to know like what happened, like what made them, wild out like that. You know what I'm saying? But it is what it is.
You gotta protect yourself. You gotta be on point,
exactly
24/7.
Let me tell you, because when he started throwing things, I was like this.
Dodging the weed.
Yeah, but you know, those techniques that they, you know, train you for, you know, people laugh at them or, you know, think that they don't matter like I did in the beginning. But dumb techniques, those restraints and stuff like that, it definitely works. It definitely works. But
coming down, you know.
But I know the snow is like nothing to you. You walk through it like a
that's my brother, yeah. You know, I still be getting it.
The snow is your brother.
Oh yeah, that's a fact.
Okay, I heard you.
Oh yeah.
The snow is something else, like you know, parking and all that stuff. It just makes things difficult. But you know, I'm not complaining. That's Mother Nature, and you know, she's a blessing. I'm gonna say that.
Oh yeah. Shout out to everybody on the check-in.
Yeah, shout out to everybody on the check-in.
Yeah, Jody Harris. Shout out to Marlene.
I see you, PDP.
Sapase.
I see you, cuz. What up, Patrick?
Keisha,
Stars, Federal District in the building.
Federal District in the building.
Yes, yes.
What's up, Marlene? Sapase.
Yep.
I see you. Harris. Keisha, what's up, Key?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so that's what we doing. Like, what was your day? What you do today? What you do today?
Yeah, I got some sleep. Yeah, got some nice. And then I slept for the rest of the day, so yeah, I'm well rested now.
Okay.
Yeah, and I'm here. I'm blessed to be here.
That's a fact.
Upon my fellow people, you know, Queen Tasha B.
Yes.
DJ J Clutch.
Yes.
We have the Happy School Community Center.
Give it up for DJ Clutch. Always give me
the
more hype.
You know the vibes. You know the vibes.
He goes in.
Yeah, we got some special dope guests, man.
That's a fact. That's a fact. Yeah, 3 guests tonight, so we might as well get to it.
Right to it.
So you know, we make sure. Yeah, that's right. That's what I like to hear. Instagram is tripping. Just trying to get this straightened out. I was prepared, but yeah, it's doing some craziness right now. But all right, we're gonna get it started. We got this guy right here. Something about this guy real quick before we get him on here. I've been rocking with him for, I don't even know, like, I would say like over, what, 6-7 years now? Yeah, we've been rocking out. I met him while I was DJing for, remember when I was doing that spot, what was it called? The Activity Center on 233rd. I was DJing there, and I met him there through a friend, and he introduced me to him, and he was so energetic and so like hype about, you know, just trying to help out and do whatever he could do, you know, to help us get the, you know, the show going. And it was amazing. I was like, who is this kid? Like, with me just being in the hospital on Saturday with the asthma and stuff, I definitely wasn't trying to get out there and shovel just snow and kill myself. So it was a blessing to have him. That's fact. So we're gonna bring him right up because he got a story to tell. His life is very interesting. So I hope everybody who's tuning in pays attention because it's deep. It's real deep. Y'all give it up for Ritten.
Ritten, what up, Ritten? What up? What up? How you doing?
Yes, that's Ritten. His name is Ritten for a reason. Yes. Come close. Yeah, I need that to come in so we can get all up on this camera. We're gonna act like, you know, we family right here. We're gonna get us all nice and cozy, so we can all fit in the camera.
What up, Catherine? I see you. We got your baby boy here.
Yes. What up, sis? I see you, Yvonne. Oh, wifey's on the chicken. You know she'll be on the chicken.
Check that out, my wife. Don't check that out.
No,
Right. Yeah, don't check out. Yeah, right. Let's,
He said, don't check it out.
Let's say hi.
Just say hi. Check.
Shout out Jerome Drummond Jackson. What's up, Jerome?
What up, Jerome? We see you.
How you doing?
How you doing, Steve? I see you.
All right.
No.
Yeah, you need money.
Peace with
How y'all doing? How y'all doing?
Yeah. What up, Britain? Welcome, welcome, welcome.
WRITT or 3N. And shout out to the team right here. They're doing
Yeah.
the best
Shout
they
out
can.
to the team.
What up? What up? The
Shout out
team.
to the team. Shout out to
Shout out
the
to the
team.
team. Can I see you? Yeah, I can't get my Instagram. I'm working. Okay.
Shout out to the
It
King
was
Sincere. I see you.
That's
What's going on, bro?
Yeah.
homeboy Nate.
Mhm.
Nate official.
Yeah.
Shout
Yeah,
out to
that's right.
Queen. Turn it down. All right, y'all. So we here. We ready. We're gonna talk about it. We got a lot to talk about. Written, welcome.
Thank you,
I
thank
can't
you.
figure this out. I don't know why, so we just gonna
Peace, man.
Hi,
Peace,
Angel.
Nate.
What up, Angel? Written. Let's talk about it. Okay, so when people ask you who is Written, what do you say?
Written is a special name.
Mhm.
It's not to write on paper, but it's to express myself through many fields of how I art myself in formal name. That's what I mean.
Okay, that's what's up. That's what's up. If we were to ask you, okay, so you named yourself Written, you named yourself, or did somebody give you that name?
I couldn't write.
Mhm.
So what I had to do is eventually make something that's gonna come up with something complicated of how I felt, how I could write. So it became something so powerful in my name. I want to bring up paper and then write, try at least something. I couldn't write, so I just dropped the pen and I said, you know what? Let me just rap it out then. Let me just try to figure out poetry. Figure it out from there. I couldn't do it. So I tried doing the best thing I can to learn about that.
Okay. So they don't know. So when you say you couldn't write, give them a little description about your Written. My bro has a disability. He'll tell you a little bit more about that, y'all. So
Yeah,
give them a little description.
I grew up with a disability. I wasn't proud about that. Wasn't proud about that at all. But I managed because my mixed words, I couldn't understand some things. I couldn't even have dyslexia. Sometimes I couldn't even speak for myself. So I had to like really, really vibe out to music, bro. Fabulous, things that I had like, D Black, things like 50 Cent. I had to just hear that. And when I heard that, I was just like, damn, I just want to vibe. But that disability meant a lot for me. And I realized a lot of these young cats, they catch that when they're young and they don't know about it, they with it. So I just want to create something where with disability or autism can come together as one and just do something.
Right, you hit it right on the nose. So for everybody tuning in, Jen said, hi, baby, let's go Written. So yeah, Written has autism and
I'm proud of it. I'm proud of
That's
it.
right.
It's a gift. It's a gift.
You are like super smart, like things that I can't figure out. I'm like, bro, can you tell me how to, or whatever. Like I could call you and you'll explain certain things to me or whatever. So, some people hear disability and they think that it's like automatically like a negative thing, but it's not. And you just recently, as we discussed recently, realize it's a gift and it's a beautiful thing. Like I've been trying to tell you for years, but
don't doubt yourself if you out there, man.
There you go.
That's what's up.
I was a little kid being made fun of, and my mom, she was showing me that I had a disability, trying to show up in class. Friends used to make fun of me. Guess what I did? I said, I'm gonna make myself better. I'm gonna do what I can. Even though I had autism and disability, guess what? I couldn't write, but I sure enough understood what the teacher was saying. I was still 100% and I graduated school, 12th grade. And one thing I want to know, out to these people who have disabilities, who have autism, is I know they can't function, right? But there's something in their rhythm or their mind or something they could do to make sure they can make themselves straight, even if they can't rhyme right or write right or talk right. Guess what? They work their way through. My little brother got autism and he's still moving. He's still talking. He wasn't supposed to talk yet. And I'm still out here like, yeah, he did it, because it's a strive. It's going to make it through.
That's
I'm
right.
going to make it through just like everyone else. Like I'm walking in the snow.
Oh, that's beautiful.
That's right. That's right. So, can you explain to us a little bit about autism? Like, what makes it a disability? You know the name autism, but what actually makes it a disability where it becomes a little different than us?
It's you're lost. You're lost in your mind. You can't find yourself. You don't know what's going on. The field of emotion is so buried from you. You don't know it's endless, unknown. So you have to bring that child or that man or that adult, that young person has to bring that out to abbreviate that feeling. But each time he taps, each time he works, each time he talks or wants to do something that everybody else is doing, he's gonna try harder. And that's where someone has to bring out of their self to belong who they are. And that's why I want to get these disability people and autism people.
Wow, that's dope.
I love that.
I'm sorry. Arlene says, you show the world that people living with autism are able. That's beautiful. Catherine says, autism, creative, innovative, bright, awesomeness. Arlene says, you express yourself very well written.
Thank you,
fact.
thank you, thank you.
Wow.
Yes.
Catherine says, let them know, baby, let them know. That's Chris Mom, that's Chris Mom.
Oh, okay, that's dope. Listen, hey, for everybody tuning in, if you do have any questions y'all want to ask written, or if you have
We
any
here.
questions, period, we here. You heard it. He said we here. He's ready. This is why he's here, y'all. He was so determined, and and me protecting my bro or whatever. I always wanted to make sure that he was ready. I wanted him to express himself, but I always wanted to make sure, and I kept putting it off, and just wanted to make sure he was ready and able, because I'm not gonna have nobody disrespect him. I'm not gonna have nobody talking about him or whatever. That's just me. But written, been ready. He's been saying it for the longest or whatever. So I was like, yo, bro, you ready? Let's do it. So, he's here. He wants to answer those questions. He wants to talk to y'all and tell y'all a little bit more, about the struggle and things that he's been through, just to, he said it from the top, just to let others know who may be, suffering from a disability, any disability, to keep going, keep striving. And that's what he does every day. It's every day. I admire him so much more than, the regular us or whatever. But yeah, keep it.
Facts.
Let's go.
So yeah,
Let's go.
Yeah, so Jerome says, good stuff, and you keep up the great work, and may God bless you with the best prayers and believe, and don't let nobody stop you. God bless you.
Thank you.
Marlene says she's worked with people with using so many elements of music, like I ain't even know. And you represent so many elements of music, and just keep doing your thing and keep inspiring the people out there.
That's
I appreciate everything you do, and you inspire me, brother.
Yes, every day, every day, every day. You inspire me.
And if I do metal, it doesn't mean to be a little bit off. I just want everybody to know I do everything.
And we
You
love
could
that.
throw a jazz instrument at me, I will be happy. You can throw a rock instrumental beat or any type of guitar, I will be happy. Anything is what I deserve in my own instrument of listening to what I like. So I want people to be out there for what they deserve in their mind to make it a whole invention. Dream on.
That's a fact. Dream on. Y'all heard it. Dream on.
Dream on.
And listen, once again, if y'all on the live, please share the live. Tell somebody about the live. We have somebody who said, my girl, Yvonne, she said, so inspirational. He's so intelligent. Blessings.
Thank you. Thank you. God bless.
One of the things I did want to talk to you about is this man has such an old soul and so knowledgeable of music. you know, and different artists and stuff, and can sing his butt off, which what we're
Keep singing, because I knew that was gonna get me out. I knew that if I just let the rain fall and the thunder pop, and you hear the right, I'm talking to that because I'm hearing that. I'm not hearing what everybody else say. I'm hearing what the rain drop for, what the nature tell me, what the trees blow for, and I'm just gonna sing with them because people weren't my friend. People weren't there for me. So again, I seen people with disabilities. I seen people who had broken down crying because they didn't want to be in that situation. But I said it's gonna be all right, and they were my friend. They used to come like, "Yo, Eric, I love this man. Yo,
This far.